What is up, guys? Renzo here today. So we got the MR2. I know we haven't been here for a while. It's been a month probably. Actually, let me talk really quick. So the past month I was taking a vacation. There wasn't really anybody to do much Respire stuff and really make content as I was gone. But now I'm back and I'm gonna be explaining to you what I'll be doing in the next few weeks, the upcoming weeks as school comes. It's September 17th, I start school again. I am in college. I am 18 still too, so you guys got to remember that. I'm still pretty young. Most of Respire, young dudes. Nobody's really that old. And we have a really big thing coming up. As you can see, you guys already saw that manifold if you guys are car heads already. If you guys aren't, stay tuned. We got a lot to teach you. So as I open the hood, here's the engine bay, and obviously you guys see the turbo exhaust manifold, and we still have a few t-shirts here. Well, not a few, but we have a lot of t-shirts here. You guys can go order these today on our website. We got a shit ton. There's some stickers. We have more stickers, but they're buried down there somewhere. And today we have the tent. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up really quick. I really want to see how it looks like. This is kind of the layout. So I know you guys were really bagging us on that Eliminate Respire video. They did come to Seattle. Well, Randy did. Not the whole Eliminate crew, but it was just Randy, so it was a Randy meet, not an Eliminate crew. But I mean Randy. You guys were bagging us for not having a proper setup, not having a proper tent, and you know, it was in the mail already, but whatever. You guys can say what you guys want to say. It's all good. We have the 10x10 setup right here, and our whole tent setup. I'm gonna be putting this together, showcasing what it's gonna look like. Alright, so as I'm by myself right now today, it is a little bit sloppy. Everything's not even mounted into the ground, as you can see. But once everything's straight and done, it says fueled by dreams, created by love right there. Respire Pro, both sides. Same thing on that side. And over here, we have the mascot of Respire and Respire itself, without the R logo. This is temporary. This is originally me. Me and my buddies actually designed this whole thing. That's me, Raphael, blah, you can see whatever. But we have our Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. So this is the tent. We're gonna be selling things here, doing all that good stuff. But so as of right now, I'm gonna be working on the MR2 for a little bit. I'm gonna be showing you guys the quick install of my short shifter. I'm just gonna be lubing it up, and I'm gonna show you guys my review of it and how I like it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so it's been a few days and a lot of parts have came in. Here's my turbo. It is a Garrett hybrid. Obviously you can see it's a T3, T4. There's my downpipe. Here is my exhaust manifold. And I got a lot of extra stuff that I probably won't be installing till the near future. For example, I have my ECU. This is an EMS 4 AM from AM. I also got my injectors. They are 840cc. So this is my fuel pump. I'm gonna be installing this sooner or later. I'm not too sure yet. And then this is my fuel. And then this is my fuel pressure regulator. Excuse me, I got a stuffy nose right now. Here's my wastegate, Turbo Smart. It's all the fittings, the clamps. This is my OEM riser, I guess. I don't know what this is called, but it goes right there where the gauges are. So right now I have a wideband gauge, and right now it's coming in the mail, but I have a boost gauge to see what kind of boost I'm running and to turn it down. It is the same AEM one. Okay, so here is my shifter, my shift linkage, and a bunch more. So this is the aftermarket one. This is from MWR. I initially got it from Mitch Dorr, who got it from MWR. He gave me a good deal on this, so shout out to you, man. So what you do, this is gonna be really straightforward. You take this out. You can take it out with an Allen wrench key. Focus really quick. Take this pin out, Allen wrench key, slides out. Either way, it doesn't matter. Then you take this retention clip off. You can get like a flathead, pry it off. This essentially comes off. You can undo this. Take the shift linkage off right here, and this whole thing will pop off. This plastic piece right here, you can pop right up. Take your shifter out, lube it all up. That's what I'm gonna be doing right now. Also, you guys have these risers right here, so you install these as well. They really help a lot. This one I couldn't get in, so I just left like that, as tight as I could. Even though it might be stripped, I'm gonna be hoping it's not, but I mean, it doesn't move. And that's basically everything you need for the install. You save about 1 inch. Alright, so I just got back from Tacoma Screws. I'm gonna go ahead and mount my manifold back on. As you can see, it's not mounted. Mount my manifold, and as you can see, the turbo doesn't really, it's not in the right position, so I need to clock it. And let me move these out the way. See if I can do this. Actually, no, I'll just leave it there. So as you can see, the T3 flange connects to right here onto my manifold, and the turbo is going to be facing that way. I'm going to go ahead and clock it. I might face it downwards or outwards. I might go outwards. Let's see if it can fit. But yeah, let's do that really quick. I'm going to go ahead and bolt everything on. It's really hard for me to capture everything just solely because I don't have a cameraman, and as you can see, it's just me. But I'll get back to you guys, and then I'll keep updating you guys throughout the build. So yeah. What I always film, I film the more important parts. And so, like, obviously taking out bolts isn't really that important. Sometimes it is, but in this case, sorta. Right now we're clocking the turbo, and so these bolts, they have a blue face, and they go right here. They have the red thread locker, and what we're basically doing is trying to see where the best fitment for the turbo is and where my charge pipe is going to be. So over there is my crash bar and rear crash bar, whatever you want to call it, and it's going to be mounted up to right here. And so there will be, on the back will be the intercooler, and it'll be sort of slanted right there. If not, it might be straight down. I don't know how we would get airflow there, but yeah, slanted. And so the intercooler piping would have to go straight here, have a coupler, and go right to the turbo. My problem is that once I mount it, I'm going to see where I need to actually mount it properly. So let me go ahead and put this down really quick and give you guys a better view. I'm going to take my gloves off. Hopefully you guys can see this. So, throughout the turbo, there are holes that you can put the nuts or the bolts in, and we're going to see which configuration is going to be best for the setup, because if I turn it a certain way, it is not going to fit the car. But let's try it right now. So this is probably the best I can do. And so we're gonna need, like, yeah, this is going to be the best I can do. I use this thread locker, it's Loctite, red. Doesn't matter what color you use, but I like to use red. Where's the bolts? So the turbo bolts, to clock it, I tightened them down. I did it in like a star pattern. One over here, diagonal, this one, diagonal again, just in case. I put thread locker on the end of the bolts, and as soon as I thread it up, it'll go onto the bolt. And so I'm gonna do a quick mock-up really quick. Let's hold this right there. If I were to put the turbo, let's see, can you see that? You guys can see that, sorta. So if I put the turbo here, and say the flange matches up, it'll be right behind this yellow bar, and the charge pipes will essentially go up here, down here, and to the intercooler. If I repositioned it to face towards me at a 90-degree angle, then there wouldn't be, oopsies. It would hit my bar, and it wouldn't fit. Even if I rotated the turbo, put the turbo on this side, the flange wouldn't fit as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount the turbo up like this. I know it's gonna have to be a custom charge pipe, just because of the turbo and how it is, but it's fine. All right, so this is my progress so far. I did get the bolts to the turbo bolted down. One little problem is that this runs into the turbo, and so say I go on a speed bump and I hit it, it'll crack my turbo instantly. I just know it. So what I'm gonna do is, I mean, there's no choice but to cut this part. It's very strong, even though I still cut it. It'll lose some power, but it won't lose too much. I know it should hold up fine. What else? My downpipe. So my downpipe, as you can see, doesn't want to match up properly due to this bar. Again, I forgot what it's always called, but it's not matching up properly. And what we're gonna be doing, or well, what I think is, I took out my latch for my hood really quick so I can show you guys. So let me take that out. I'm gonna run it like this. As you can see, the bolts match up almost nicely. But this is not how it's gonna be. I'm gonna cut the flex tube off, and so it'll be like this. Give me a second. Let me put the camera down. Next video, hopefully I can get the wastegate installed, the blow-off valve, my new fuel pump, hopefully my new rail, my fuel rail. As I said, we're not going to be installing our injectors just yet, just because if I do install it, I'm going to have to go install my ECU, and at the same time I don't have enough money to buy my harness right now. The harness is like 500 bucks for the AM ECU to my 2zz stock ECU. And another thing is, it's going to be $600 to tune, and I got to get my charge pipes welded. Those are going to be custom made. What we're thinking of my charge pipes is to go through here. So we're going to have a coupler, hopefully on it, right here. We're probably going to have to cut just a little bit, if not, nothing. It'll run here, and it'll run straight right there to a intercooler. Same thing with the other side. The intercooler should be right here. Should go directly up there. And so I think I pretty much got everything done today that I could. In the next video, you'll see me, or the next video, hopefully the next video, I'm going to try to get as much done as I can, possibly in one sitting by myself. I've been working since 7 today. I had to go through the store to get the bolts, I had to get thread locker, and I had to get a bunch of other things. But I'm going to need a Dremel. I don't have a Dremel right now, so I'm going to go buy one, or probably use one. Somebody else, I had to kind of do the same, cut out like this, so I can fit my gauges, as you can see right there. That looks sexy. That's crazy. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning into this build. You'll see more of this build. You'll see it running fairly soon. You'll see my install step by step, what you need to know. Most important things. I'm going to be running you guys through this because I know a lot of people are going to want to see this in the near future. They're probably going to want to do probably the same exact setup, something similar to it. I just want to help you guys out with that. And so, as always, thank you guys for watching. See you later.
One that's laughing, I wanted closure so bad, maybe I'm overreacting. You so plastic, almost had it. You so passive with your ways. The sudden drop of conversation leave me wondering for days. And when I told you how I felt, I could see it in your face. I didn't take the hints, it's my fault. I got hurt because I stayed. It's all good now, I think I'm thankful. I just learned from my mistakes. I turn your bullshit and your mishaps to 100,000 plays. Cause I know what you do